everyone, I'm Julie Riley and the name of my company is Chefs of the Future, a cooking school that comes to you, and nowadays that means even more. I'm in your kitchen, you're in mine. So today, with love and creativity, let's whip up a day at the beach cake, or you could do cupcakes. So I'll show you both. The first thing that we want to do is, if you've purchased vanilla and blue frosting, if you couldn't find the blue, then we're just going to make a little bit of our own blue. So we're going to open up our frosting, and I'm going to go nice and slow so everyone could keep up. I'm going to just put some in the bowl. And then I'm going to put a couple of drops of food coloring. Now this food coloring is hard to color frosting because it's very watery. So if you use it, you might want to use a little bit of confectionery sugar to thicken it up after you use it. Just sugar on top of sugar. It's all good, right? Well, today's a sweet class. So I'm just going to mix my blue. Looks delish. Make sure it's all one color, and it's a very pale blue, and that's okay. Maybe we'll use this for the sky or something. A little sky in there too, some of them. All right, so I am first going to frost the cake. Now, we all made our cakes, and I hope that they are all cooled down. They need to be completely cool. So if they're not, just stick them in the refrigerator for a little while. And I'm going to do my beach scene. I think I'm going to do it long way. So I have water, beach, and a little bit of sky up top. Okay. So my sky, I said I was going to use this nice light color. And I don't know if you could tell or not, but I used an aluminum pan to make my cake, so I didn't have to have that much of a cleanup. So first I'm going to just put a little sky up here. You don't have to have a sky on this cake, but it's kind of nice. Just a little tiny bit. Then I'm going to take my white. No, yeah, white is the beach. You can see, I just put a lot down and then got close to the blue, but I'm not gonna, I don't want the blue to mix in with the white. So make sure you use enough of that. I like to do the sides if I have enough. If you don't, it's okay. Actually, the beach part of it is going to be the most of the cake, because we're going to have a lot of things happening on our beach. We're going to have lounge chairs, and we're going to have all the floral park. You have kits, so in your kits you're going to have a little bit of everything that I'm using. We're going to have umbrellas. I'm going to teach you how to make an umbrella, because I give out one umbrella, but then you're going to make your own umbrellas. Lounge chairs with, what do we have? We have little gingerbread men, but they're little men sunning, and Teddy Grahams, and I found some minions. Little minions, so they're going to be on our beach also, just playing. I'm going to teach you how to make an octopus, and we have some Swedish fish and some goldfish. Everyone's going to be swimming in the water. All right, so that was about almost half of the cake is going to be the beach part. And then finally, we have the water. So the blue, the Pillsbury Funfetti blue is just great. As a matter of fact, when you buy the Funfetti blue, the sprinkles on top are little fish. So we could put them in the water too. It's all about your imagination. So our blue sea is really a nice color blue here. And the sides. And I'll tell you what else. I'm going to show you a little trick. We're going to make some white caps maybe. Let's see if this works. I'm just going to take a little white. Like that. And then just make it so that it's not all, you know, the sea isn't one color, right? It's different colors. Maybe we'll take some of this blue too. And mix it in there so it looks like the ocean. Then we can take some white, make some puffy clouds up here, floating in the sky. Use your imagination and remember sometimes less is more. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice cloud right there. That didn't work. Let's glob it on. Nice. That's a beautiful thing. I don't think I need these anymore. So we have, I'm going to kind of do it upside down then. So we have the water, we have the beach part, and we have the sky. Next thing we're going to do is the white, sand isn't white, right? It's a tan color. So we're going to take out our graham crackers. You could use vanilla wafers. And we're going to put in a big Ziploc bag. Let's see, let's use, give you 3 of them. Here's the fun part, kids, right? So with that, you can just make sure the bag has no air in it, and we want to seal it. And then you can just punch the graham crackers or smush them up in your hands. You really want to get this fine. You could use a blender or a bullet or Ninja, but this way is the easier way because it's one less thing to clean, right? We don't want to be making too much of a mess. And that's the other thing, right? We got to clean as we go. All right. You think it's nice and fine? There you go. I'm going to sprinkle this and make a beach. So it's going to go all in the middle. I'm going to put it in the middle first. And make it go right up to the water. To the sky. Try to do it as neat as you can, but if it goes out of the lines, it's okay, because the shoreline really isn't straight anyway, right? The water comes in and out, so maybe it goes in and out like that. The sky pretty much is straight across, right? So we have our beach all laid out. You could get the sides if you have enough, otherwise don't worry about it. Beautiful. How's everyone doing? Good? You know I miss all of you. Can't wait till we can do this in person. So, the water, the beach, and the sky. The first thing I want to do is, let's start with the water. Okay, the water's easy. So we're going to take our Swedish fish, and we're going to take our jelly rings, and our spice drops, and our Twizzlers, the pull apart ones. First thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to make a green octopus in the sea. So I'm going to take a ring, jelly ring, and I'm going to put a spice drop on top of it. He's going to be in the water. Oh, maybe I should use red because I don't have green. Okay, change my mind. I'm allowed. You're allowed to. Remember too, when you're designing anything, less is more. But I'm just going to try to give you all the ideas that I can. So here's this octopus. He's sitting in the water. And how many legs does an octopus have? 8, right? So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we rip them apart and then just stick them in under. He's got long legs. I like that. See how I'm making it come off the side? And unlike a spider, I think the octopus's legs just go all around. It's not 4 on one side and 4 on the other. I think that the legs are just spread out, except for the front. There's a little space there. All right, there he is. He's hanging out in the water. Love it. If you got a little white spice drop, or just break a little piece off, you could give him eyes. And just roll it in your fingers. Oh, I always forget to tell you in the beginning. Okay, parents, you take a wet towel and just have it on the side. This way, when your hands get all sticky and messy, we just wipe them up so we don't have to keep running to the bathroom. All right, let's see, what else goes in the sea? Well, I'm going to put some fish in the sea. I'm going to put some goldfish. And they're going to swim in a school, right? Because goldfish swim in a, no, well, not goldfish, some fish swim in a school. And I got these multicolored ones. I'm going to make some coming down the side to use up some of my space. Alrighty. And we have some Swedish fish that are also swimming. Maybe they're going to be going this way. One here. And one here. And then I'm going to have, I guess I'll use the green one for this. I'm going to take one of my, maybe I'll see if I could take one of my minions or something. And he's in his little float. No, he's too big for that, so let's take something smaller. Here's the little Teddy Graham. He's in his float, his life preserver, and he's floating around. Maybe one of these minions is just swimming in the water. All right, let's move up to the sand now. Oh wait, let's see if we have some sprinkles. We have some more fish swimming in the water. Everybody's swimming. Oh, we just have a few more beach days, right? Okay, that's excellent. So parents, if you want to join my email list, you would text the word cooking to the number 22828. That's cooking to 22828, and it will ask you all the questions to sign up for my email list, and I'll let you know wherever I am. Of course, I'm in libraries. I do enrichment programs and birthday parties. I do adult programs, and adult parties, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts. I think I'm going to take a sunny yellow umbrella. So I gave you one umbrella, and it has a ring here, but it also has a tiny ring on the bottom. I think you need that one to hold gently. Pull this apart. If you do it too quickly, it rips. And then there's a little, you hold it right here and you push it up. Nice. Most of the time it does stay. But this little ring on the bottom, if you could see it, if you push that up, it'll make it so that the umbrella does not come down. So I'm going to stick my umbrella in the sand. I'm going to make a lounge chair. I'm going to take a pretzel stick and break it in half. Maybe I should set the lounge chair first and then put the umbrella. So I'm going to put one going this way and one leaning backwards, and I'm going to put a pretzel stick behind it so that it stays up. Maybe two people are enjoying themselves under the umbrella. I'm funny. That's my favorite place on the beach, is under the umbrella or in the water. So this will hold it up. And who should be sitting on those lounge chairs? I have some people. Let me see. Oh, a green little person. And he's with a minion. All right. That's a nice little couple. Okay. All right, so I have these two little guys. They're on their lounge chair. And I'm going to make a little family. I think what I'm going to do is maybe I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to make like a makeshift blanket on the sand. And I'm just going to smear some of this on. So they're playing on their blanket over here, maybe. Or maybe he's lying on top of his blanket like that. That's cute, right? And then these two guys, they're just going to be playing close to the water, but not in the water, so mom and dad could watch them. Alrighty. Here's another cute little thing we could do. Let's see if I could make it. I'm going to take a spice drop, and I'm going to take a piece of the Twizzler pull apart, and I'm going to hoop, and I made a little pail. So these guys are going to be playing with their pail right over here. That's a beautiful thing. Oh, look, did I give you some? Maybe if I did, I'll give you a couple of starfish hanging out. All right, and here's, I'm going to put the umbrella in. Now I'm going to show you, if you don't have these umbrellas, I gave you one. If you want to make more, all you do is take the Tostitos, and we're going to put some frosting in there. And we're going to maybe take a spice drop and go like this on the top side. You hold it very close because the pretzel will break. So you put that in there, and then you put it upside down like this, and then you put this in the sand. So you made your own little, either a palm tree or an umbrella. Kind of looks like a palm tree, right? It does. All right, take your time with everything. What I want you to do is, after you make all this stuff, I'd like you to take pictures, send them to me, send them to your librarian, Floral Park. You're going to send them to Miss Kathy, and so that we can see them. All right, I like to use these in for pictures on my website. Parents, if it's okay for me to use your child's picture, just let me know. If not, I do not use the pictures. I just use the pictures of whatever we're making. So that's cute. And I think basically, let's see, maybe over here there's going to be, this is going to be the picnic blanket. So maybe our picnic blanket is going to be white. And I'm going to use 3 or 4 of these. All right. And take your time. This is really such a fun little project, right? I'm going to move him over here. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to get one more. All right, and then use your imagination on what you could put on there. So we're going to be eating some watermelon on our picnic blanket. All right. And I got some more of these guys. Gonna be hanging out. Everyone's just hanging out on the beach. See? And that looks good. Let's see what can we do for the sky? Make a bird or something. How are we gonna make a bird? Birds have wings. Maybe some M&Ms. Brown bird with wings flying through the sky. Maybe. Oh, those seagulls. You know those seagulls down at the beach? Alright, so here's another little bird in the sky. Flying. Put the sun. What else I could do? I'm going to show you one more thing. So if you want to do some piping work, we're going to take a small Ziploc bag in our cup. We're going to open it up. So if you have a lot of white, maybe you have yellow food coloring, you can make some yellow. Don't think I have yellow. I have green and blue. Okay. So you would fold it over a cup like this and put the point down here, and then you just scoop or spatula some frosting right in. And then you pull it up, and then you have your frosting bag all nice and neat. I'm going to cut the tip. And since I don't have a lot of yellow, I'm just going to somehow figure it out. I'm just going to pipe some white around it. And then I'll make like the little rays of sunlight. You get the idea. My son. Alrighty. Maybe I'll put some more white caps. Water. And there's always white up here, right? Next to the sand. So my friends, there you have it. Just want to let you know that my mission statement is to empower children through cooking, reinforcing math, art, science, and cultural awareness, bringing families to the table, showing the ease of preparing a home-cooked meal and fast does not have to be processed food, and finally, the power of sitting down to the home-cooked meal reaches far beyond the food that's on the table. So I encourage you all to cook together, eat together, make new traditions, and just spread the love, because that's what I do with food. I just spread the love with food. Alrighty, so we finished our cake, And we're going to, I'm just going to show you a few cupcakes ideas. Oh, I know what I forgot too. Oh, I have a cute idea. Maybe you could do it on the cupcake. So I'm going to put this to the side. And I have my plate. My finished cupcakes are going to go there. I know what I forgot to show you how to make a volleyball net. Knew there was something. All right, so the same thing. You want to, this we're just going to do sand and water, okay? So half white. So the other thing too is like if you don't have enough graham crackers, you could just take your cupcake and just crumble it up for the sand too. Makes nice sand. Either way, whatever you have, use what you have. Alright. Well, you use the graham crackers. Graham crackers kind of are a little nicer, but I just like to try to use whatever it is. You remember what I say about everything, everyone? That some recipes were just discovered because they were mistakes. People being creative. That's how the chocolate chip cookies were invented. Alright, the baker used the wrong chocolate. He was making chocolate cookies. The chocolate didn't melt. And thank goodness for us, we now have chocolate chip cookies. And here's our blue. Water. Perhaps maybe putting the frosting on first is better. That's fine. So I have to use a lot of it. Okay. 3. So everything that we did on the cake, you would do kind of separately on the cupcakes. But I want to show you one thing that I didn't put on the cake was a volleyball net. So I think it just goes like this. I think you just put one here. And then we're gonna just frost a little on the side. On both sides. And just put it together like that. Alright. There we go. A volleyball net. Do we have anything round that looks like a ball? A little small for a ball. That's alright. We'll take a little green one. Maybe it's a badminton net. Okay, put a couple of fish that are swimming this way, and 2 little guys. Maybe 2 little minions are over here, and they're swimming in the water because they're having a great time with the fish. All right. You can make your lounge chair. Don't forget this one in the back to hold this up. And this is going to be minion themed, this whole thing. There he goes. He likes the sun, but his friend does not. So his friend on this one is going to be sitting in the sun. These guys are really close to the water. They like it nice and close up there. Let's see who else we have. Here's this guy. This is a different guy. He's the one-eyed one. I don't know their names. Sorry. Oopsie. patient, right? Patience. So these are just little, one little, all right, he's lying down, there you go. That's a good thing. And, oh, here's his umbrella. This is very busy over here. He's got his little umbrella. He doesn't like to be in the sun. And, all right, well, maybe take, this guy's going to be on a raft. All right. And watching the kids on the raft. All right, he's floating in the water. And who's on the, and these guys are on the beach. So if you have any other decorations at home, just do what you feel with it, you know? All right, my friends. And those are the cupcakes. So take your time, take the pictures, send them to Miss Kathy or whoever your librarian is, and to me. The name of my company is Chefs of the letter D Future. And I'm on Facebook and on Instagram, and I'm on YouTube too. So just look me up, and it's chefs of the letter D Future.com is my website. All right, till next time.